Welcome to Wonderslate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Topic for today's quiz is UPSc CAPF Question Paper 2016 Paper 1. Question number 1. Which one of the following layers of atmosphere has high concentration of ions? Option A. Stratosphere. Option B. Exosphere. Option C. Thermosphere. Option D. Troposphere. The correct answer is Option C. Thermosphere. The thermosphere is the layer in the Earth's atmosphere directly above the mesosphere and below the exosphere. Within this layer of the atmosphere, ultraviolet radiation causes photoionization or photodissociation of molecules, creating ions in the ionosphere. Question number 2. Which one of the following cities has greater annual range of temperature? Option A. Kuala Lumpur. Option B. New Delhi. Option C. Shanghai. Option D. Ulaanbaatar. The correct answer is Option D. Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar has an average annual temperature of -0.4 degrees Celsius or 31.3 degrees Fahrenheit, making it the coldest capital in the world, almost as cold as Nuuk, Greenland. But Greenland is not independent. Nuuk has a tundra climate with consistently cold temperatures throughout the year. Question number 3. Ramsar Convention, to which India is a signatory, is related to conservation and wise use of Option A. Wetlands. Option B. Genetic resources. Option C. Mines. Option D. Forest lands. The correct answer is Option A. Wetlands. The Ramsar Convention on Wetlands of international importance, especially as waterfowl habitat, is an international treaty for the conservation and sustainable use of wetlands. It is also known as the Convention on Wetlands. It is named after the city of Ramsar in Iran, where the convention was signed in 1971. Question number 4. Which one of the following rivers flows between Satpura and Vindhya ranges? Option A. Tapi. Option B. Sabarmati. Option C. Narmada. Option D. Mahi. The correct answer is Option C. Narmada. The Narmada River originates from the northeastern end of Satpura in Amarkantak and runs in the depression between the Satpura and Vindhya ranges, draining the northern slope of the Satpura range, running west towards the Arabian Sea. Question number 5. Which one of the following is the correct taxonomic hierarchy? Option A. Kingdom, phylum, order, genus, family, class, species. Option B. Kingdom, order, class, phylum, family, genus, species. Option C. Kingdom, class, order, phylum, family, species, genus. Option D. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. The correct answer is Option D. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. This level of the hierarchy is called the taxonomic category or rank. In this system of classification, the kingdom is always ranked the highest, followed by division, class, order, family, genus, and species. Question number 6. The subunits of DNA are known as Option A. Nucleotide. Option B. Nucleosome. Option C. Nucleoside. Option D. Polypeptide. The correct answer is Option A. Nucleotide. Deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, is the molecule that contains the genetic information in the cells of an organism. The subunits of a strand of DNA are called nucleotides. Question number 7. The process of using microbes to treat areas of land or sea that have been contaminated by pesticides, oil, or solvents is known as Option A. Eutrophication. Option B. Nitrification. Option C. Ammonification. Option D. Bioremediation. The correct answer is Option D. Bioremediation. Bioremediation is a process used to treat contaminated media, including water, soil, and subsurface material, by altering environmental conditions to stimulate the growth of microorganisms and degrade the target pollutants. In many cases, bioremediation is less expensive and more sustainable than other remediation alternatives. Question number 8. Vaccination involves: Option A. Injecting the body with materials that simulate the body to produce antibodies. Option B. Injecting the body with materials that stimulate the body to produce antigens. Option C. The use of monoclonal antibodies to cure a disease. Option D. Use of antibiotics to cure disease. The correct answer is Option A. Injecting the body with materials that simulate the body to produce antibodies. Vaccination is the administration of a vaccine to help the immune system develop protection from disease. Vaccines contain a microorganism or virus in a weakened, live, or killed state, or proteins or toxins from the organism. In stimulating the body's adaptive immunity, they help prevent sickness from an infectious disease. Question number 9. Which of the following are examples of carnivorous plants? Option A. Sundew, Venus flytrap, pitcher plant. Option B. Cuscuta, Rafflesia, mistletoe. Option C. Sandalwood, tree broom rape, pitcher plant. Option D. Cuscuta, bladderwort, mistletoe. The correct answer is Option A. Sundew, Venus flytrap, pitcher plant. Carnivorous plants are plants that derive some or most of their nutrients from trapping and consuming animals or protozoans, typically insects and other arthropods. Carnivorous plants have adapted to grow in places where the soil is thin or poor in nutrients, especially nitrogen, such as acidic bogs. Charles Darwin wrote Insectivorous Plants, the first well-known treatise on carnivorous plants, in 1875. Carnivorous plants can be found on all continents except Antarctica, as well as many Pacific islands. Question number 10. A change of state directly from solid to gas without changing into liquid state is called: Option A. Fusion. Option B. Sublimation. Option C. Diffusion. Option D. Emulsion. The correct answer is Option B. Sublimation. Sublimation is the transition of a substance directly from the solid to the gas state, without passing through the liquid state. Sublimation is an endothermic process that occurs at temperatures and pressures below a substance's triple point in its phase diagram, which corresponds to the lowest pressure at which the substance can exist as a liquid. Question number 11. Water at 273 K is less effective in cooling than ice at the same temperature. It is because: Option A. Water is difficult to handle. Option B. Water at 273 K has less energy than ice at the same temperature. Option C. Water at 273 K has more energy than ice at the same temperature. Option D. Water is not a cooling agent. The correct answer is Option B. Water at 273 K has less energy than ice at the same temperature. At 273 kelvins, water is less effective than ice because ice can easily form water by absorbing surrounding heat energy, whereas water has no such property and therefore ice gets cooled, changes into water, faster than water at the same temperature. Question number 12. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Option A. The rate of evaporation depends on temperature. Option B. The rate of evaporation does not depend on surface area exposed to the atmosphere but on volume of the liquid. Option C. The rate of evaporation depends on humidity of the surroundings. Option D. The rate of evaporation depends on the wind speed. The correct answer is Option B. The rate of evaporation does not depend on surface area exposed to the atmosphere but on volume of the liquid. The rate of evaporation does not depend on the exposed surface area. Greater is the surface area, greater is the rate of evaporation. Question number 13. Which one of the following is not a colloid? Option A. Milk. Option B. Mud. Option C. Butter. Option D. Boric acid. The correct answer is Option D. Boric acid. Milk, mud, and butter are examples of colloids. Question number 14. Which one of the following is different from the remaining three? Option A. Triangle. Option B. Square. Option C. Circle. Option D. Ellipse. The correct answer is Option D. Ellipse. Except for ellipse, all other figures have a point inside it, which is equidistant from the sides or vertices of the figure. Question number 15. Which one of the following states has the maximum number of registered e-waste recyclers or dismantlers? Option A. Maharashtra. Option B. Tamil Nadu. Option C. Karnataka. Option D. Uttar Pradesh. The correct answer is Option C. Karnataka. Karnataka has the maximum number of registered recyclers or dismantlers, followed by Tamil Nadu, 19, Maharashtra, 15, and Uttar Pradesh, 11. Others are distributed in the states of Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Uttarakhand. Question number 16. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Option A. Graphite is a non-metal. Option B. Graphite is an allotrope of carbon. Option C. Graphite is a conductor of electricity. Option D. Graphite has a tetrahedral structure. The correct answer is Option D. Graphite has a tetrahedral structure. Graphite, archaically referred to as plumbago, is a crystalline form of the element carbon with its atoms arranged in a hexagonal structure. It occurs naturally in this form and is the most stable form of carbon under standard conditions. Under high pressures and temperatures, it converts to diamond. Graphite is used in pencils and lubricants. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity. Its high conductivity makes it useful in electronic products such as electrodes, batteries, and solar panels. Question number 17. A piece of stone tied to a string is made to revolve in a circular orbit of radius r with another end of the string as the center. If the string breaks, the stone will Option A. Move away from the center. Option B. Move towards the center. Option C. Move along a tangent. Option D. Stop. The correct answer is Option C. Move along a tangent. A stone moving in a circle is constantly being accelerated towards the center due to the tension of the string. If the string is not there to bring the stone towards a circular path, the stone will no longer have any acceleration towards the center and move in a tangential path to the circle at the point where the string has broken. Question number 18. Recently, the French military announced to end Operation Sangaris, which was in operation since 2013, in which one of the following nations? Option A. Chad. Option B. The Central African Republic. Option C. South Sudan. Option D. Congo. The correct answer is Option B. The Central African Republic. Operation Sangaris was a military intervention of the French military in the Central African Republic from late 2013 till 2016. It was the 7th French military intervention there since the independence of the country in 1960. On the 30th of October 2016, France announced it officially ended Operation Sangaris. Question number 19. Which one of the following cities hosted the 10th Ministerial Conference of World Trade Organization during December 2015? Option A. Geneva. Option B. Manila. Option C. Helsinki. Option D. Nairobi. The correct answer is Option D. Nairobi. 10th WTO Ministerial Conference. The WTO's 10th Ministerial Conference was held in Nairobi, Kenya, from 15 to the 19th of December 2015. It culminated in the adoption of the Nairobi Package, a series of 6 ministerial decisions on agriculture, cotton, and issues related to least developed countries, LDCs. Question number 20. Which one of the following films was awarded the Best Children's Film in Berlin International Film Festival, 2016? Option A. Otal. Option B. Killa. Option C. Dhanak. Option D. Hail, Caesar. The correct answer is Option A. Otal. The Berlin International Film Festival, usually called the Berlinale, is a film festival held annually in Berlin, Germany. Founded in West Berlin in 1951, the festival has been held every February since 1978 and is one of the big three alongside the Venice Film Festival in Italy and the Cannes Film Festival in France. Since 2019, Marietta Isenbeck serves as the executive director of the festival, while Carlo Chatrian is the artistic director. Question number 21. Which one of the following statements regarding Zika virus is not correct? Option A. It was first isolated from a monkey in the Zika forest of Uganda. Option B. It is transmitted by daytime active Aedes mosquitoes. Option C. It does not cause mother-to-child infection. Option D. Zika virus in pregnant women results in abnormal brain development of the fetus. The correct answer is Option C. It does not cause mother-to-child infection. Zika virus is a member of the virus family Flaviviridae. It is spread by daytime active Aedes mosquitoes, such as A. aegypti and A. albopictus. Its name comes from the Zika forest of Uganda, where the virus was first isolated in 1947. Zika virus shares a genus with dengue, yellow fever, Japanese encephalitis, and West Nile viruses. Since the 1950s, it has been known to occur within a narrow equatorial belt from Africa to Asia. From 2007 to 2016, the virus spread eastward, across the Pacific Ocean to the Americas, leading to the 2015 to 2016 Zika virus epidemic. Question number 22. Which one of the following fiction was selected for Man Booker Prize 2015? Option A. A Little Life. Option B. The Fisherman. Option C. A Brief History of 7 Killings. Option D. Satin Island. The correct answer is Option C. A Brief History of 7 Killings. A Brief History of 7 Killings wins the 2015 Man Booker Prize. Question number 23. Which one of the following is not a source of political legitimacy? Option A. Consent. Option B. Rational prudence. Option C. Political will of the ruler. Option D. Public reason. The correct answer is Option C. Political will of the ruler. The political will of the ruler is not a source of political legitimacy. Question number 24. Which one of the following is a characteristic of presidential form of government? Option A. President is not a part of legislative body. Option B. It does not separate legislative and executive functions. Option C. President follows the principle of collective responsibility. Option D. The tenure of the president depends on the legislature. The correct answer is Option A. President is not a part of legislative body. The presidential form of government is that in which the executive is not responsible to the legislature. An example of such a system of government in the United States of America, USA, the president is the real executive. There is no nominal or ceremonial executive. All the powers are vested in the hands of the president. Question number 25. Which one of the following articles of the Constitution of India contains provisions for the abolition and creation of legislative councils? Option A. Article 171. Option B. Article 169. Option C. Article 356. Option D. Article 182. The correct answer is Option B. Article 169. The Constitution of India is the fountainhead from which all our laws derive their authority and force. This is the next article in the series on constitutional provisions in order to aid our readers in understanding them. 169. Question number 26. The provision under Article 5 letters A of the Constitution of India relates to the Option A. Uniform Civil Code for the citizens. Option B. Organization of village panchayats. Option C. Right to education. Option D. Fundamental duties. The correct answer is Option D. Fundamental duties. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. The document lays down the framework demarcating fundamental political code, structure, procedures, powers, and duties of government institutions and sets out fundamental rights, directive principles, and the duties of citizens. It is the longest written constitution of any country on earth. B.R. Ambedkar, chairman of the drafting committee, is widely considered to be its chief architect. Question number 27. Parochial political culture is generally found in Option A. Developing societies. Option B. Societies having a multi-party system. Option C. Developed societies. Option D. Monarchical societies. The correct answer is Option D. Monarchical societies. Parochial mean interest is limited to the only local area or narrow interest for the province. Question number 28. Who among the following sociologists is the first to propound the concept of civil society? Option A. Adam Ferguson. Option B. Antonio Gramsci. Option C. Friedrich Hegel. Option D. Alexis de Tocqueville. The correct answer is Option C. Friedrich Hegel. Friedrich Hegel was the first to propound the concept of civil society. Question number 29. The Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir came into force on Option A. August 15, 1946. Option B. August 15, 1947. Option C. January 26, 1950. Option D. January 26, 1957. The correct answer is Option D. January 26, 1957. The Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir was the legal document that established the framework for the state government of the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. The Constitution was adopted on the 17th of November 1956 and came into effect on the 26th of January 1957. Question number 30. Who among the following British ethnographers launched the Survey of India project in the 1860s? Option A. Hunter. Option B. Dufferin. Option C. Risley. Option D. Thurston. The correct answer is Option A. Hunter. The Survey of India is India's central engineering agency in charge of mapping and surveying. Set up in 1767 to help consolidate the territories of the British East India Company, it is one of the oldest engineering departments of the Government of India. Its members are from the Survey of India Service Cadre of Civil Services of India and Army officers from the Indian Army Corps of Engineers. It is headed by the Surveyor General of India. At present, the Survey of India is headed by Lieutenant General Girish Kumar. Thank you for watching the video. If you'd like practice this quiz, then download the Wonderslate app now, link in the description below. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.